Shalom. I want to start off first and foremost by giving Call Halayim, all Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who feed and nourish us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Salutations, shalom, and blessings to you, sincere Akim, that pushes word and truth and sincerity. This is an article that came out on RT yesterday. And it reads, make no mistake, military robots are not there to preserve human life. They are there to allow even more endless wars. Okay. And yeah, man, that's the whole objective of Esau Edom, man. Is what is death, man. They are the harbingers of death, man. And what brings about mass death, man? War, man. War brings about mass death, man. And that's what Edom seeks to do, man. You know, if you've heard about the Georgia Guidestones, you know that they have an agenda that they want to depopulate the world to 500 million from 7.5 billion, man. So that in itself is, they plan on, annihilating 90% of the world's population, man. And what is and what better device than war itself, man. Okay. And with that said, I want to grab a quick scripture. This is Revelation 6, and start at 3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red, and the power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Yeah, man. So who was the rider of this red horse, man? Esau, Edom, the so-called Caucasian man. That was the rider of this horse, man. Okay. Because what do, man? They take peace from the earth, man. Donald Trump, did he not just bomb that general from Iraq or Iran? I forget the boy's name, Soul something, but brothers privy. If been keeping your eye on the news and things of that such, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, World War III it's like, man, it's a norm to everybody around the world that, hey, man, it's inevitable. It is inevitable, man. There is gonna be a World War III, man. Tension between Russia, China, America, and all these other allies that these countries have, are, is at an all-time high, man. Especially given what the most recent bombings that Trump has commissioned, man. Okay, so peace has been taken out of the earth, man, and these bots, man, is another avenue of them, adding up those tallies, man, those death tolls, man. And if you look and you see this picture, man, that robot looks just like the ones in what's that movie, RoboCop, man. If your brothers ever seen that, the original RoboCop, man, those robots look just like that, man. And those things were tearing people up, man. Tearing people up. So I'm gonna read this article. It says, when human troops are replaced by robots on the battlefield, it won't be because the Pentagon's had some revelation about the value of human life. It'll be an effort to defuse anti-war protests by minimizing visible casualties. And the casualties it's talking about is the casualties on their side, on the America side, man. They don't care about the casualties on the enemy side. They're talking about the casualties, you American soldiers being killed. Okay, because that's pretty much what's happening over there, man. That they got these bombers, little kids will bomb and blow you up. You know what I'm saying? Women, they don't care, man. They truly believe in what they believe in, and they're ready to die for it, man. But you Americans, you really don't believe in that damn war, man. Okay? Some of you just doing it, to get in, get out, get a paycheck, man. But then you don't end up coming home, man. because you didn't been blown up by some little kid or some woman or some various form. Reading on, U.S. military commanders are itching to get their hands on some killer bot robots after an Army War Games saw a human robot coalition repeatedly rout an all-human company 3 times its size. The technology used in the computer clashes, simulated clashes doesn't exist yet, quite yet. The concept was only devised a few months ago, but it's in the pipeline, and that should concern anyone who prefers peace to war. See, it should concern anyone who prefers peace to war, meaning that hey man, this is an avenue for them to just go all out, and war is going to be the primary goal, man. Okay, we reduced the risk to U.S. Forces to zero, basically, and we're still able to accomplish the mission. Army Captain Philip uh, Bellinger gushed to breaking defense last week after commanding the Silicon soldiers through close to a dozen battles at Fort Benning Maneuver Battle Lab. When they tried to fight an army 3 times their size, again without the robotic reinforcements, things did not go well for us, Bellinger admitted. What could go wrong? So why shouldn't the U.S. military save its troops by sending in specifically designed robots to do their killing? While protecting American lives is one reason to oppose the U.S. Ever metastasizing endless wars, it's far from the only reason. Civilian casualties are already a huge problem with drone strikes, which by some estimation or estimates kill their intended target only 10% of the time. So 10% of the time, these drones don't even kill their target, man. Oh no, they 10% of the time they kill their target. So that's 90%. It's a 90% chance they don't even hit their target. So they don't give a fuck about casualties if that's even the estimate. These devils, man. They lust for blood, man. Okay, it tells you in a Habakkuk, man, the desire is as hell, man. Okay, and the grave will never stop accepting stepped in bodies, man. So that tells you a lot about Esau, man. They covet every man's properties, man. That's what they do, man. Salakia. Alarm clock about to go off. So let's put that away. It says drones, an early form of killer bot, offer minimal sensory input for the operator, making it difficult to distinguish combatants from non. Soldiers controlling infantry bots from afar will have even endless visibility, being struck to the ground in their physical distance from the action means shooting first and asking questions later because becomes an act no more significant than pulling the trigger in a first-person shooter video game. Which that's what these video games is gearing these people up for anyway, man. These first-person shooter games, and really the army. That's how they do the recruiting, for these drone operators, man. It says any U.S. military lives saved by U.S. Using robot troops will thus be more than compensated for by a strike and civilian casualties on the other side. On the other side, huh? So they're not gonna be killing other civilians from their side. That's a lie, man. That's a total lie. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. If they come in there, they don't care how many casualties they got from the enemy. Okay, says this will be ignored by the media as collateral damage often is, but the UN and other international bodies might locate their long lost spines and call out the wholesale slaughter of innocents by the Pentagon's death machines. Worse, having no skin in the game, literally, in this case, means one of the primary uh, barriers that once stopped the U.S. from starting wars with whatever country refused to bend to its will is lowered. Says the U.S. has not picked a fight with the militarily equal enemy in over half a century, but robots capable of increasing the might of the Pentagon's military force ninefold will seriously shift the balance of power in Washington's favor. The country's top warmongers will be fighting amongst themselves over whom to strike first, reminding reminding apprehensive citizens that it's not as if their sons and daughters will be put at risk unless the U.S. Chosen target just happened to lop a bomb overseas in retaliation. That's pretty much what it's going to come down to, man. It's going to come down to nuclear war, man. You know, it's going to be a nuclear war, which is prophecy, man. You know, it's prophesied that 200 million missiles will be shot, man, and will be detonated on their targets, man. Okay, so that's missiles coming from America. That's missiles coming from Russia, China, and all the various other countries that have nuclear capabilities, man. Those missiles are not just for show, man. Those missiles are to be used, man. And the Most High is gonna put them to use, man. Okay, and who is he gonna use? He's gonna use you average peons, you lawmakers, senators, and all you to hey, push those buttons, man. Okay, because that's what this world's coming to, is war, man. The war to end all wars, man. Okay, it says the chilling possibility that the avoidance of home team casualties would open the door to all the wars the U.S. has ever wanted to fight, but but not had the but not had the military capacity for, runs up against the fact that Washington, already over 22 trillion in debt, can't possibly afford to further expand its already monstrous military footprint. Yet the Pentagon never runs out of money. It's added 21 billion to its budget this year and has never been told there's no funding for even the most ill-advised weapons program. So while money might be a logical protection, against the endless expansion of endless war in the U.S., the Fed will just print more, which is destabilizing the economy over here, man. Which is another avenue Esau is using to what, man? It's ultimately that chip's gonna be enforced, man, because that's what's gonna bring, what they're gonna claim is gonna bring stability back to the economy, man. Okay, is that chip, man. So everything is tied together, you know. Esau's agenda is his agenda, man, which is to kill off people, to usher in that chip, man. Which, you know, we're in the age of AI, as the brother Thabo I would say, man. You know, this age that we're in now is the age of AI, man. You know, so everything's geared towards, you know, technology, man, and what that chip is their ultimate technology that they want implemented, you know, and put into your flesh, man. Okay. Yes, it could get worse. Yeah, I'm done with this article, man. If you brothers want to read it, you know, it's you know, it's right here on RT, man. It's you know, they go to the title, make no mistake, military robots are not there to preserve human life. They are there to allow even more endless wars. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna grab another scripture. Wrong way. Here we go. Shalaki, bear with me 1 second. This is Revelation 12:12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." Man. Yeah, man. And as we was stating at camp yesterday, Donald Trump was saying war was going to be the avenue that Obama was going to use to stay in office, man. Which it really seems that that's what he's doing, man. He's using war to be able to stay in office, in light of his impeachment, in light of his popularity in the country, you know. Hey man, war is going to be how he maneuvers and keeps himself in there, is what it seems. So we're gonna let it play out and see what the hell happens. But that's what it looks like he's attempting to do. In light of his impeachment, and then in light of the election. It's another election year, so yeah, man. And Satan, he's coming down with that wrath, man. Those bots is part of his wrath. Those missiles is part of his wrath. His military force is going to be part of his wrath. The mark of the beast is part of his wrath. And he's coming in, man. We see it, man. We are not ignorant, man. Matter of fact, what's in here? Yeah, I see right there. It says this is Sirach 5:15. It says, "Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small." Yeah, man. So if you have eyes to see, man, you see these things, man, and we're not ignorant of what Esau Edom has brewing and what he's trying to do, man. All through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And with that, man, I pray this lesson was edifying. I say shalom.